Tevfik Fikret was the pseudonym of Mehmed Tevfik, an Ottoman poet, who is considered the founder of the modern school of Turkish poetry. Biography. Mehmed Tevfik was born in Istanbul on December 24, 1867. His father, originally from the district of Suks in the Sanjak of Kankiri, was mostly absent, as he was exiled for being a political foe of the ruling regime, while his mother, a Greek Muslim convert from the island of Chios, died when he was very young. He received his education at the prestigious Galatasaray High School and graduated in 1888 as the valedictorian with the highest grades. He later became the school's principal. His sister suffered a tragic early death. In 1890 he married his cousin Nazim, and the couple had a son named Haluk in 1895. He left Galatasaray in 1894 and started teaching at another prestigious institution on the Bosphorus, Robert College, in 1896, where he kept working until his death. In 1906, he built a house inside the Robert College campus for his wife and son, named Asayun. The house is now a museum. He was investigated by the Ottoman police numerous times because of his political views and writings, and his association with known political opponents of the Sultan Abdülhamid II, such as fellow writer Halidze Usarkligil. Fikret is considered the father of modern Turkish poetry, emphasizing literary skill and knowledge over divine inspiration. Like many classic Turkish poets, he used his considerable knowledge of Turkish music in composing his poetry. In 1894 he published the literary magazine Malumat. In 1896 he became the chief editor of the Servet Tayfanen magazine, that aimed the simplification of the Ottoman language, where he worked with other Ottoman literary luminaries such as Halidze Usarkligil, Ismail Safa, Mehmet Rauf, Sami Pasizad Sezai and Hüseyin Kahit Yalçın. In 1908, after the Young Turk Revolution, he began publishing the newspaper Tanan, which became a strong supporter of the ruling party, the Committee of Union and Progress. He was eventually disappointed with the politics, and returned to Galatasaray High School as the principal. However, during the anti-coup reactionary 31st of March incident of 1909, he chained himself to the school gates as a protest and resigned the same day. He had projects for a new school and magazines. However, due to complications from diabetes he refused to treat. He died in 1915 and was buried in the family plot at Hut, along with many of his avant-garde contemporaries. He contributed to the literary magazine Servet Tayfanen until it was censored by the Ottoman government in 1901. Fikret's volumes of verse include Rubabai Sikst from 1900, and Haluka and Defteri from 1911. Because of his very fiery writings and poetry in which he criticized the Ottoman regime of Abdülhamid II, he was immortalized as the freedom poet. Bibliography. Poems: Rubabai Sikst, Tariq Kadim, Haluka and Defteri, Rubabin Savabi, Sermon, Sun Sira.